So problem solving, you ask the questions and sometimes you move towards and you ask the person, what's the idea about my problem or your problem, and you come up with a idea to solve the problem. Some people solve the problem through imagination. Some people solve the problem through skills and logics. You know what's the difference between failures and successful people? The failures, they convert the realism into imaginism. They convert the realistic world into imaginative world. And real people or successful people, they convert the imagination into reality. That's the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. So try to convert the imagination and thoughts and knowledge into reality and learn the skill. Instead of converting your reality into thoughts, okay, I will do one day. You know what happens when the wicked problem we face, we say, okay, that's okay, today is Monday, I have a lot of work, some other works I'll do, tomorrow is Tuesday, I'll do some other work, and Thursday and Friday, and who works on Friday? Now Friday has come, let's see on Monday. And it goes on, and you know, there is one of a very good researcher, he mentions it like this. He says it's an island, you leave the place and you move to the island, you say, someday I will, someday island, someday I will, some place where you go and procrastinate. You say, someday, one day I would be successful, one day I would be very punctual, one day I would be very healthy, one day I would be doing exercise, one day I would be solving the problem. That day never comes. That's the beautiful place. You hibernate, you go and run away from the problem. So problem solving strategies. Now let's focus on the problem solving strategies. There are 4 important problem solving strategies, theoretical strategies of problem solving. One, that is called algorithm, algorithmic problem solving strategy. What is it, by the way? It is a set of steps, systematic, step-by-step process in having intention to resolve a problem. It's a mechanistic step-by-step process to resolve a problem. That's what they say. Algorithm-oriented, algorithmic problem-solving strategy is used to solve the problems related to things. Some problems are related to things, some problems are related to people. So you use very less algorithmic problem-solving technique to the people. You use algorithmic problem-solving technique to the mechanistic or things. You use this mechanism towards the things, related to the issue, related to the situation, related to the things, related to the system. So this is step by step. It's also called kind of logical thinking, logical systematic thinking. This is also called to some extent deductive reasoning. Algorithmic problem solving strategy is also called deductive reasoning. You see that it happened over there, it happened over some other organization, it happened in some other organization. Now let me try in my organization, it will work and bring the good system, bring an efficient system in my organization. So maybe it works very well. So it is logical, sequential, step-by-step process to solve the problem. Second is heuristics. Heuristics is called, you can write one sentence about it. It is to make quick shortcut solutions. Quick shortcut solutions. If you want to make a quick shortcut solution for a problem, it is called heuristics. It's also called mental shortcut. You know mental shortcut? Mental shortcuts are based on your prior experiences. Your perceptions. अच्छा ऐसे हुआ था, ऐसा ही होगा. ठीक है ना? Mental shortcuts, prior experiences, what we call that rule of thumb. It works. You know, sometimes in office job, in service jobs, what happens? You want to get the work done by your subordinates. What do you do? You just snub somebody, and the person does the job. A rule of thumb: you snub the person, and the person will start working. But it is not always correct. It's not maybe logical. It's maybe not justifiable. But to some extent, it works. It's heuristic problem solving, or based on trust, or based on your perception, or based on your experience. That based on my experience, it was working like this, the system was working like this, and I will use the same method and it would be working very well. The third one is called graphic representation to solve the problem. And graphic representation is step-by-step proper problem-solving strategy. What can be the examples of graphic representation problem-solving strategy? You can add up here, these are the creative solutions including your flowcharts. Have you heard about the word flowchart? Yes. And diagrams, you develop the diagram, what is the cause, what is the effect, what are the causes of the causes, and so many other things. What are the outlines, you develop the outlines, you develop the what we call mind maps. Have you heard about Ishikawa diagram? No, fishbone diagram. Yes. So that's one of the problem-solving technique, and that's one of the graphic representation of the problem-solving technique. So you use flowcharts, you use diagrams, you use mind maps, you use outlines. These are the different examples of graphic representation of the problem-solving technique. There is the last one that's called ideal strategy.